Okay, so this webinar is called the GlobalNPN overview. Okay, and what we're going to be talking about today, sort of in a nutshell, is essentially what GlobalNPN is all about, and especially what's coming up for you guys as NPN members, because there's a lot of really cool stuff sort of just around the corner here. It's going to be an informational webinar, not so much as a training webinar, and I'll try to get through as much as I can so as to not take up too much of you guys' time. So here is what we're going to be doing in this webinar. I do have an agenda. I hope you guys can see the presentation in front of you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to I'll give you a really quick history of GlobalNPN, kind of why it's here and how we got here. Not because I think it's particularly interesting, not a particularly interesting subject, but so you can get a feel for what the company is all about if you haven't been with us for very long. NPN is not a fly-by-night kind of company. It's a long-term business opportunity with a history of stability and integrity and success, really. And when you're choosing to work with an online company, it's important that you realize that, and understand what the company is all about and why you are in the right place and working with the right group of people. And I'll also be giving you a quick rundown on our product suite. I know a lot of you are members, and it might be stuff that you already know, but we do have new members here, and they will benefit from what I'm talking about here. So I'll give you a rundown of our products, kind of a general overview of what you have in your back office as far as products go, and I will then go over our compensation plan, comp plan, pay plan, however you want to say it, with regards to you guys who want to earn income with us. And I'm going to focus on the ladder system, how that works in particularly, and how to work the ladder system properly so you can continue to build on this thing, okay? And after that, we'll go over, give you some insight on what the near future holds for GlobalNPN. What's coming up really soon, and really, I mean, that's the big part of this meeting. And with that information alone, you should be pretty excited, to be a part of what we have going on here and what's coming up for early 2012. And at the end, we'll do a bit of a question and answer time if you have any questions related to what I'm talking about. So through the meeting, make any notes and ask them at the end. Okay, and don't forget to stick around so we can get to that video as well. So let's get started here. I started creating the products and systems for NPN, or that would eventually be known as GlobalNPN, back in the middle of 2004, and GlobalNPN was officially launched in April of 2005, which is a long time ago, in internet years particularly. And we do have lots of members who have actually been members since that date, since 2005. So that's one thing that says a lot about the company and what we have here. The products and systems that I built for NPN, and I continue to build, are created kind of out of necessity. Personally, I've been in online marketing since around 1997, I think. And what I wanted then, and until now as well, and what I needed was to have all the tools required to be successful online. I wanted them all in one place, all under one roof, right? All under one kind of umbrella. And at the time, I also had quite a large downline club that I had built, full of people that needed kind of a home base, right? Sort of a home, like a location on the internet where we could all meet, hang out, discuss things. And that's sort of how NPN kind of came about. And as an e-marketer, I wanted to create an opportunity that would heavily favor the affiliates, as opposed to what typically happens is the company takes most of the money and they pay out a small percentage to its affiliates, right? And I know, as an e-marketer, I know how much effort is put into generating traffic and getting leads and making sales. So I wanted to make sure that the affiliates, you guys, were paid well for their efforts, okay? Which just kind of makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. Hope it makes sense to you guys too. I didn't want to take all the money. I wanted to make an opportunity that was attractive to internet marketers. Okay, I wanted to make it attractive to anyone that does any kind of marketing online and that wants a long-term opportunity to benefit from. So without going any further, I guess to make a long story short, here we are 6 years later, 130,000 members or so, and a few $1 million paid out in commissions. So we are building some new very cool features into NPN that I'll talk about in a bit, and these things are going to set you up for a very profitable 2012. Okay, so let's go over the products a bit, and just a general overview of what we have here, because a lot of people, they don't take the time to find out what's in their back office and what they have, what they're paying for. A lot of people, it's all about the opportunity. So our products were designed and built by me to ensure that as an e-marketer, you don't really have to go anywhere else to get them. As I said, they were built out of necessity, and these are the tools that you need in order to be successful on the internet, making money and selling stuff, right? I don't build products and these systems just for the sake of, having products that look cool and are fun to use and do things. Basically, they have to be high quality. I spend a lot of time on them. And really, if I don't use them every day to be more productive and to make money and to make more sales and generate leads, if it doesn't work for me, then they're probably not worth having in your back office either. Okay, so now our products can kind of be divided up into categories based on what they do for you. I mean, we have products and tools that are focused on things like task management and goal setting, lead generation, ad tracking, very important, email systems, email marketing, autoresponders, things like that, web hosting, website creation, communication tools, media delivery tools, which is something I'll be talking about in a bit, and training and support, which isn't really a product, but it is certainly a service that you do get in your back office. And some very cool new products and tools that I'll talk about in a couple of minutes here. So basically, product-wise, we kind of have it all covered, right? From setting goals and tasks for yourself to generating traffic and leads to, building your own online presence. It's all in your back office. It's all there. And all the products I make sure are easy. They're simple to use, and they don't need any really special technical knowledge in order to use them. I program them this way, and I focus the user experience, like the usability portion of the programming that I do, on people that are brand new to this business. I keep it simple so everyone can sort of get the same results in using the products. And simple is really important, and it's really important in this business as well, as far as making sales. I often my mouth is too close to the mic. Here, let me move my mic. I have a headset, so it's hard to move away. Is that any better? It's fine. Okay, cool. I'll stop talking about it. We're having audio issues. So yeah, simplicity is good. A lot of people ask me when they start out in e-marketing, they ask, how much effort does it take? Do I have to be knowledgeable about technical things? How much time do I have to take doing it? And what I tell them is that internet marketing is simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. And what I mean by that is the actual processes and daily tasks, the stuff that we do as e-marketers, they're simple. They're simple processes. You can write an email, you can send an email, you can write an article, you can make a blog and do blog posting. Okay? They're simple things, but they're not easy, because in order to be successful, it often takes doing a lot of those simple tasks over and over again, right? So that's what I mean when I say it's simple. It really is simple, but it's not easy because it does take effort. Okay, so because of that, you'll find that your NPN products they're as simple as possible to use. right? Plus, we have the necessary training programs and tutorials and training modules and videos in your back office to make sure you can get started as quickly as possible. So I'm not going to go over the products individually, obviously, because most of you know what they are, and we would be here all day if I did do that. So what I will say is that the product suite that you do get access to with your membership is tried and true. It's been there for a while. It all works. It is high quality, and it's of huge value to you as an e-marketer to be able to offer that, to be able to resell that. I mean, I think that's huge. Okay, and there have been more than a few tool set websites, that have come out since I started NPN, and I can't comment directly on what you get with those companies, but what I do know is that I continually have members that have quit NPN in the past, and then they come back a few months later after they've seen sort of what else is out there, or maybe what isn't out there. So I guess that's a good testimonial for our products. Okay, so on to our comp plan. Real quick here. Now, as I said earlier, I wanted to make the NPN opportunity favorable to its affiliates over and above the company. That was really important. And I wanted to create long-term income potential with really absolutely no limits to how much you can realistically earn. Okay? I didn't want to create something where you could max out your downline or hit like an income ceiling that you couldn't go above, that you couldn't get through. And a big part of that is our 100% matching bonus, right, which allows you to earn 100% of what your own referrals are earning in their 5x5 downline, even if they're placed on your 20th level. You still earn 100% of what they're getting. It's a big part of having no limits. Okay? And I also needed it to be scalable. Now what I mean by that is, like, as an option, you can start out low at an entry-level cost and work your way up the ladder as you become more successful. And I'll talk about the ladder system in a bit. I didn't want to have people spending all their money on this. I didn't want it to be too overly expensive off the bat, yet I didn't want to limit people to like a low-cost entry-level program, which of course equals smaller commission payouts, right? It had to be scalable from the low end to the top end. So basically, I guess I had three requirements that I set for myself for building this compensation plan. Number one, again, I had to favor the affiliates over the company, which it does. Number two, it had to be scalable with no real income limits. Doesn't matter what level you're on, no income limits, which it is. Number three, it had to be attractive to everyone, from low-cost new marketers to all the way up to like high-ticket affiliates that are already established in the industry. And it accomplishes that well with the ladder system, as Dennis says in the chat here. So the comp plan that I came up with is something that can be really, really lucrative. And I don't think it's ever really been duplicated, to be honest. And the reason for that, I think, again, is because we pay out such a high percentage at every level. Maybe other network marketing companies, I don't know, don't want to pay out that much. So you probably won't see anything else like that out there. I mean, the basic concept of how our comp plan works is very simple. It's not a complicated system. There's 4 ways to earn with NPN, no matter what membership level you're at. There's you got your monthly referral bonuses, downline commissions, excuse me, downline commissions based on the 5x5 matrix. I'm just going to grab a drink here. Hang a sec. Downline commissions and the 100% matching bonus, and the fourth thing is the one-time upgrade bonuses. Okay, and I'm not going to go into it in detail on that level. There is a video on our website. Go to globalnpn.com, check out the pay plan page, and there's a video there that it really makes it simple to understand. But what I'd like to reinforce with you guys today, whether you're new or have been a member for years, is how the ladder system works, which is a very attractive part of our comp plan, I think. Because I think many people don't understand where they should be on the ladder, why they should be there, and when they should be upgrading, and that sort of thing. So I'll just touch on that. As most of you know, we have 6 levels of membership in GlobalNPN. Pro plus Director, and then Silver, Gold, and Platinum. 6 levels. And going up the ladder involves an increase in it involves an increase in cost, an increase in product access, and a big jump in earning potential as you go up the ladder. And as I said earlier, this is what makes our comp plan scalable and completely unlimited, right? It also makes it possible to earn money a lot quicker, I think, than just a single level pay plan can provide. Okay. Now the concept behind the ladder system is this. Okay, you can start out on a level that you're comfortable with, based on what products you want access to, and maybe how much you want to limit your potential income, and how important thing is how you want to be perceived as an online marketer. Okay, and all those things come into effect as you move up or down the ladder. Now, what you should be thinking about as you're building your NPN business is that you should always want to be one step higher on the ladder system than your referrals are at. And there's a few reasons for this, but it is important to realize this in order to continue building and to be more successful at this thing. Okay, for example, being above something. For example, if you have plus level referrals, you should be a director. If you have director referrals, you should probably be at the silver level, and so on. And I'll explain that. Okay, what that does, being one level up, is it encourages your referrals to follow you up the ladder. Okay, they will look at your membership level, the level you're at, and it's sort of by natural competitive behavior that they'll want to level up with you and be where you are. And seeing you there yes, Dennis. And seeing you there above them motivates them to find out how you got there and what plans you have to help them get there as well, right? And that's kind of why programs like ours have leaderboards in the back office. It creates a kind of competition between members, even between members of a team, you know, to be more successful. It's a competitive thing. And also, always being a level above your team on the ladder, it sort of automatically puts you in a leadership role in your team, which is what this business needs, is more leaders, right? And it will also help in your marketing, your own marketing as well, because it's a lot more impressive to say I'm a director level member in NPN, or I'm an NPN gold level affiliate, right? It sounds good. And your products, your prospects are way more likely to join under you in the first place if you're halfway up the ladder already. They will. They're looking for leaders, right? They can see, your prospects can see on our website what each level means. It's all there, right? And they will want to join under someone that can show that they're already successful, right? Makes sense. People don't join opportunities anymore. People that want to be successful look for good people to work with first, and then they look at the opportunity. And that's kind of how it works these days, right? And that's also kind of how social networking has changed our business and made it a lot more personal. Now, besides all that, as you move up the ladder and your referrals start to follow you, you will start to earn more money every month, because every time you move up the ladder and your referrals follow you, your commissions go up accordingly. Okay, so the benefits of working the ladder system like this with your team are huge. They're big, both with income and how you're perceived as a leader in this business, which is really important in building your business and building your lists and things like that. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? You understand what I'm talking about there? You still awake? Okay, cool. Pete, your mic is not on. Stop shouting at your computer. Okay, so if you're, let's just do another quick example here. If you're a pro level member, 1075 entry level, right? And let's say, for example, you made $50 last month in NPN. The last thing you want to do with that money is take that money and spend it on dinner or something, right? What you should be doing is putting that money right back into your business and upgrading to director, right? And then using that upgraded status to get your referrals motivated into doing the same thing as you're doing, right? And when you do that, you know, your next commission check could be, you know, $200, $250 or more or whatever. I mean, what would you rather have, $50 for dinner or $250 to put back into your business and make it grow even bigger? Don't spend it when you get it. Okay, now having explained that, people often ask me before they join, and I know they probably ask you guys too, is what's the best level to start at? Where do I start? Should I be a pro level, start at the bottom? Should I jump up to gold and hope I make some money doing that? And as I said before, that it all depends on what you're comfortable with, right? Weighing the benefits of being a higher level member versus an entry level position. Now what I can tell you is that the most popular and the most profitable level by far is the director level position, really without a doubt. And if you look at our leaderboards in your back office, you'll see right there that at least 95% of the people on those boards are director or higher, right there. And that kind of says it all right there, doesn't it? Right? It's the level to be at. With it's like the highest return on investment in the company, I think. The director level has the highest jump in both product access and commissions, right? Directors get their own NPN hosting account, and so they can start blogging and branding themselves and creating that presence for themselves online. And directors have higher limits on some of our products, and they get access to products that the lower level members just don't get access to at all. Right? So directors also, really important here, is directors also have the longest lifespan as NPN members. Okay, they stick around because they use the products and they make money. So why would they go anywhere? Okay, they get the most products for their money and the best income potential. For example, director costs $39.97 per month, right? Yet with 2 directors under you, you're already earning more than $50 per month, which is well into profit with just 2 referrals, which is not too bad, I don't think. So, you know, and those directors do, most of them, you guys, a lot of you guys are directors, specifically promote the director level position almost exclusively, right? Because of the monetary returns and the products and the status. It's where you need to be, okay? Or at least it should be a short-term goal of yours to get there. Sorry, just reading your comments. Okay, that's my overview of our compensation plan and our ladder system, how that works. I hope it helped you guys out in understanding it a bit more, if you didn't. So let's get on to the more exciting stuff here. Big things happening at NPN, just around the corner here. Even though you guys can't see it right now, there's some really big things happening, and they are happening soon. I can see it, of course, because I'm inside of it. But okay, on to the more exciting stuff here. You probably read my updates with regards to the new designs, new products, and that sort of thing. But I'll fill you in here in a bit more detail as to what's coming up. Now, I've always tried throughout the years to build as much value as possible into your NPN membership, because it's not all about the pay plan. Right? I was actually talking to one of our members last night, talking about how the business has changed in just the last few years quite a bit, and we were saying that nowadays e-marketers aren't just looking for a good compensation plan. It's not all about the pay plan. I mean, that used to be the case, that was more important, but now if you want longevity in this business, if you want that sort of elusive recurring mega income, right, that everyone's talking about in MLM, you need to package your products with a value that far exceeds what people are expecting to pay for it. It is all about the value that you can provide. And comp plans and income potential, they don't provide value. They provide opportunity, for sure, and can motivate some people, but the value is what you get as a member, right? The products, the services, the training. As I said, it's not just about the pay plan anymore. Now, the NPN, the future of NPN looks really bright right now from where I stand. Okay, only because I know exactly what's coming up. I have some very, very cool new products that are going into your back office soon that you're going to love playing with and using to build your businesses. Now, I don't just build products because I think they'd be cool. I said that before. I build based on the needs and wants, of our membership and of e-marketers in general. And I love getting feedback from you guys, because a lot of my ideas in the past, and these ideas as well, come from your guys' suggestions. Okay, so keep them coming. I like getting suggestions from you guys. Now, times change, marketing methods change, right, very quickly. So keeping up to date with what is out there is like a constant evolution, which is what I like, because it keeps things fresh. I like building new things, I like creating new things, and I like updating old things to work with new technologies and that sort of thing. I try not to ever let things get stale or stagnant. So, new products. There are 3 new products. 3 new products that coming that will increase the value of your NPN membership in a big way. Okay, and it will make it a lot more marketable to a lot more people, which therefore will make you guys a lot more money as well, of course. There were actually 4 new products on my list, but the first product, which was the tomorrow list, is already done and is already in your back office. And I see lots of you guys using it every day, which is great. I don't know if you guys do, but it is a wicked tool. I love using it, and it's so important to create goals for yourself. It keeps my entire business week in order, and actually other parts of my life as well. I use it on my iPhone. It's super easy to use. I get so much more done with it than I did before. If you're not using it now, start using it. It's like the perfect it's like the perfect mix of simplicity and advanced task management. And it's really important that you know what you're doing. I'm losing my voice, hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, so 3 new products. Unfortunately, I really can't go into too much detail, again, because they're not quite ready, and I don't want to release any information that may turn out to be incorrect when the products are actually launched. Okay, but 2 of the products have to do with video marketing, video communication, stuff that's completely branded to you. We all know that the huge impact that video has had on our industry in the past few years. I mean, you can't deny that, right? But YouTube has started to crack down on marketing videos, and they've been deleting them, which is a real pain in my, Actually, I got one of my marketing videos deleted from YouTube a short while ago, and I had to replace it and upload my own servers and change a bunch of links. It's a pain in the butt. So a solution like this for marketers, made by marketers, I think is needed. Okay, but before you jump to conclusions, don't get me wrong, I'm not creating like a YouTube for marketers or anything like that. Okay, it's something different, so don't think I'm doing that. I'm just saying that it's getting tougher to market stuff these days with video. So I have something on the way, and you won't have to worry about that. It's actually funny because YouTube, it's crazy the stuff you see on YouTube. I mean, you can dance around in your underwear all day on YouTube, and it's fine, but whatever you do, don't put up a marketing video. Don't try to sell anything. Seriously, it's terrible. Anyways, the third product. The third product I know is going to make some of you guys freak out, because in a good way, of course. For those of you that have teams, lists, and are working on training people on how to do certain things, or even if you are on your own and want to add some training information, some how-to information to your blog or your website, this product is going to make your lives so much easier, and it's going to save you a bunch of time, and it's going to save you a bunch of money as well, which is good too. Okay, and in fact, I predict, I'm putting a lot into this one, I predict that this product will be like near the top of NPN's product line, because it's going to make NPN so much more marketable. Okay, it is interesting. People are going to want this product. Okay, and they will only be able to get it from you guys as affiliates. Okay, because no other online network marketing company has anything like this. Honestly, it's not out there, but you guys will have it, which is going to be very cool. Okay, but again, I apologize, I can't tell you what it is yet. But I will tell you that it's not like some information product or some hype-filled training program or something lame like that. It's actual software integrated into your back office by me, and 100% unique in our industry. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Now, that is our product update. Now, in addition to these products, sorry, William Stoner. In addition to these products, there's more updates coming up here. I also have a brand new front-end website for NPN that's almost done, that will kind of present GlobalNPN a little differently, in a much more professional way, even maybe more of a corporate way. I don't know how you'd say it, but it definitely is going to highlight the products way better. You'll be able to link directly to each product. So if you want to sell your NPN based on the ad tracker, there'll be a page specifically dedicated to the ad tracker, which will sell the ad tracker, sell the membership, and sell the rest of the products at the same time. So it's a really cool website, and it's really going to improve the image that NPN currently projects out there, and I think that's going to reflect big time in your guys' success as well. I have in addition to that, the back office is getting a revamp, and that's almost done as well. The NPN back office as it is now, and as it has been pretty much from the start, can be very overwhelming to those that see it for the first time. I get people, they'll call me and say, hey, I logged into NPN for the first time, and it's like, okay, what do I do? There's so much stuff in here. It's like, there's just so much information. I mean, it's been there since 2005, and it's still all relevant, but there's still a lot of stuff in there. Okay, so I've taken a lot of time and a lot of hours considering how to improve the user experience in the back office. Okay, so I'm reorganizing things. The navigation is going to change, and a lot of the workflow of the back office is going to be simplified. It's going to be easier to get around. We're going to use marketing wizards and things like that to get you through things just to make it just so much easier. Okay, and I'm going to do this. It's going to be simpler, it's going to look better, it's going to be easier to navigate, but I'm going to do that without removing anything from your back office. Okay, there's a ton of information back there, as you know, but it's just going to be a lot easier to navigate through with the new back office format. So that's really cool. That's going to help you out. Probably make it more productive because you'll be able to get around a little easier, learn a little quicker, and get stuff going faster. Okay, so new front end, new back office, and there's a couple more things to update you on, okay, today. First of all, our debit cards, for those of you that don't know, we are implementing reloadable debit cards that you can order from your NPN back office, where we will be able to pay your commissions to, completely sidestepping around alert pay. Which is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, the debit cards, they're globally accessible. They're going to be debit MasterCards, which means they will work like a credit card, a MasterCard, wherever you can use a MasterCard, and which also means that when we pay your commissions, we can pay your commissions to your debit card, and then in turn you can pay your subscription fee with that same card, right? So it goes back and forth. So there's no middleman, right? You don't have to go through the banking issues and the crap that you have to go through when there's a third-party processor in the middle. You guys know how it is, and this is going to sidestep that. So, and the good thing about this is your debit card are free from your back office. You don't have to buy them. I know a lot of companies have debit cards, but you got to pay them, $30 or whatever for a. I don't know. I don't see I don't see how you can charge for a MasterCard, but I don't know. Anyways, they're going to be free to get. You just order them in your back office, and it will be sent to you, no matter where you are in the world. And if you have questions about the fees, because you know that no matter what you do online, there's going to be fees for everything. I'm not going to charge any fees on the cards. It's not up to me. The company that is doing it will charge fees, of course, but I will say that they are typical for debit cards. You know, they're not higher, they're not lower, they're just kind of pretty much the industry standard for fees and that sort of thing. So you don't have to worry about paying a lot of money to get your money and that sort of thing. We will still use alert pay, because a lot of people use alert pay still, and so that there will be an option for you to use either one. You can choose either your debit card or your your alert pay, sorry, to receive your commissions every month. Okay. So that's pretty exciting, actually. And one more thing to mention in my updates here. As I have said in previous updates, I have a brand new lead generation system that is going to be available to you guys, to our members. It's a completely new marketing funnel. So I couldn't find the word there. It's a completely new marketing funnel that enables you to build your own contact lists 3 times faster, basically, and bigger than you could do outside of the system. It's really cool. I'll have more details on that later, and that's what the video after this meeting is going to be about. Okay, but it is something that sorry, just reading your comments again. It is something that hasn't really been done this way before. So it will generate more leads for your contact lists, and in turn it will make you more money. Okay, all you have to do is generate traffic to it. It will funnel for you, and I will show you how that works when it comes out. But it's pretty cool. It is really cool. So there's lots of good stuff coming here. So, and that's what the video at the end of this meeting has to do with. Okay, so don't go anywhere until you've seen the video, the rough first draft video that I'm gonna let you see. Yes, I'm teasing you. And the lead generation system is called the Lead Skimmer, which is leadskimmer.com. There's nothing there right now, but that's the domain. And I will complete it as soon as possible because it ties in directly with the training modules that I am completing as well. The new Director Machine training modules that I know you're all waiting for, and I'm anxiously wanting to get them done. They will tie in with everything that I'm talking about here, which is the new products, the new website, the new back office generation system, lead generation system, and so obviously I can't release training stuff on products that aren't even in your back office yet. So that is coming as well. So as you can see, a lot of this new stuff kind of has to be done and put together all around the same time in order for everything to fit together. And as you guys know, I'm a total perfectionist and I'm really picky, and I don't put anything out that isn't complete to like my satisfaction. So that is what is coming up for GlobalNPN in the very near future. So what do we have here? We've got excellent new products, new front-end website, new back office, debit cards are coming soon. They were supposed to be done. The debit cards is kind of making me angry because they were supposed to be done and ready to go last week. But unfortunately, as you probably know, when you're dealing with financial institutions and banks and things like that, everything takes longer. Because you've got approvals, you have to get your approvals approved by the other approver, and then they have to send that to MasterCard, and MasterCard has to approve it. And then MasterCard's approval has to be approved by the debit card approval guy, and it just goes back and forth. It's crazy. So those are coming, and the Lead Skimmer is coming as well. So really all this new stuff is us, or me, really ramping up to start out 2012 in a big way. Okay, I think next year is going to be a very explosive year for GlobalNPN. I really think it is, and I'm working I don't know, 25 hours a day to make sure it does happen. Alright, so all I can really say right now, you guys are all in NPN at a very good time. It's a good time to be marketing NPN. Yeah, it's only a month away. Scary. You are in the right place with the right company, I think, and with the right team as well. So stick with where you are for sure. Now, that's my updates for the new stuff, okay? So, do you guys have any questions that I can answer on what I've been talking about here? We'll go into the question and answer period. If there is any questions, I'd be happy to answer. Yes? Go ahead and type your question into the message box there. As far as a time frame goes with what I've been talking about, the plan is you will start seeing this stuff happen in the next couple of weeks and before the end of December. This is like a launch of new stuff for 2012. So you'll see all this. You'll see a bunch of stuff happening. Hang on a sec. Wish I could make this font smaller. Craig. So Lead Skimmer going to have to do with social media and getting traffic virally with the pages. Not really. It can be, but that's not the basis behind the product. I mean, social networking will be a part of it. Can be a part of it, for sure. Pete, is the new super secret product, other than the video, is that going to be released at the same time as the Lead Skimmer? Yeah, at about the same time. It's all gonna come together, like I said, before the end of the month. Show us the video. Okay. So if you guys have any more questions, because I think we're pretty much done here. Okay, let me just grab the link to the video here, and I will shoot it to you. Oh, that's a good question. At what level will you be able to get these products at? I'll say that nothing's written in stone yet, but I'm not going to be giving the stuff away for free. So a lot of these products, it depends. There'll be limits on the products, and depending on what level you're at. So I can't say right now because I haven't decided yet. But one of the reasons I'm doing this is to add value to some of the higher levels. Exactly. Alright, so I'm going to end the meeting here, guys. Thanks a lot for coming. I really appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with me and listening to what I have to say. I hope it was good information. I hope you got some kind of value from it. I hope it motivates you, because there is a lot of really cool stuff coming out. There really is. And I'm busting my butt getting it out to you guys. So let's end that here. Yeah, I'm gonna send a recording out if the recording works. I'm hoping it works, but it looks like there's been some problems with this room, so you might have had exclusive access to this webinar. You never know. Okay, so I'm gonna forward you to this video, guys, and remember, as I said, it's not the final version, so don't email me and say that I spelled something wrong. Check it out. It's a minute and a half. Gives you an idea of what I'm talking about for the new lead skimmer. And again, thanks, and I'm gonna end the meeting. We will talk to you guys soon. Don't close the window. Don't close the window yet. I'm gonna forward you. So here we go. Have a great day, guys. We'll see ya.